Anyway, we're live now, guys, for the podcast. Appreciate everyone coming through. That does come through throughout the night. We've already got one. Our slingers, what's going on, Beef Curtain? We're joined by lads from the MyTeam Airdforce. We got above me. We've got YoBigsy, the man who knows everybody somehow. and then we've got Trickster, the grinding king. How are you all going, boys?
Well, how are you?
Yeah. Good. Yo, what's good, UK? What's good, Young Drip and Grimy? The PS boys are rolling. Yes, we actually are all PS boys, aren't we? We got none of those Xbox fags around, do we?
Hey, he's up. That's my boy Josh. Relax.
Oh, okay.
That's an IRL, man. Come on.
All right. Actually, I will not be that noob, and I will go find that run sheet because I'm gonna forget. Where is it? Where the? Oh, here it is. I'm good. You? Yeah, we're good, bro. We're good. So, straight up, how are we finding season 6?
A lot easier than the last season. That's just.
Reckon a lot easier
so
than.
Oh, I mean, I couldn't grind last season. I just didn't have it in me. So this season.
So were you
Yeah.
worn out from the season before last season?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so because I thought last season was like incredibly easy, and this season seems like it's got easier again. I don't know. Yeah.
It's easier. Yeah.
It's easier, or do you reckon we're all just doing it now?
Nah,
It's
it's the XP. Like you look at like what XP is going on. I think it was like 800 XP for like the base card in this week's set. When you look back at 2 or 3 seasons ago, it was like it was the top 2 cards that were getting like 800. So they've definitely like recognized that it's a problem not giving out much XP at the start. But
I feel like more challenges now too than there was to start with.
there's more challenges.
Yeah.
Especially the last season or two. There's been a lot of weekly, midweek stuff, which has been a lot more fun.
Theory about why it's so easy.
Yeah, the theory I've heard was if the cards, because the cards aren't being relevant for so long and they're not like end game cards, they're just making it easy so that way people can do the grind. Was that it?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm thinking that JR is not the last card.
Actually, I do feel that too. I do feel that. I'm not gonna lie.
The way it's so easy right now, it doesn't feel like he's the last reward. He's not the end game of this grind.
But then if he's not, then who is? You know what I'm saying?
That's a very.
We get close to the end of the season, then all of a sudden the season glitches.
I mean, it would fit in with the glitch reality set, you know.
That's.
Well, it makes sense to why they're putting a 150k experience point challenge.
Tyron Luke,
Yeah, because it would make sense.
Yeah, without a doubt. I don't think JR would be the final reward because honestly, let's be honest, it's JR. No one wants JR. Come on.
That's a really good concept. I never even entertained that idea.
Because it's so easy right now. Like, it makes sense that
Right here,
they're
sir?
going to drop something else.
Right here, sir.
You did. Dark Matter Bob Sura. Level
Oh, we need that.
Juan Carlos.
Yeah, level 41. Level
Dark Matter Juan
41.
Carlos.
Nah, if they were going to do it, they'd want it to be a good card, not Bob Sura.
Yeah, without a doubt. Sir, like I'm not gonna lie, Sir, I will always love Sir because he was just literally the perfect card for me.
It's just the beams.
I knew everything about him, how to trigger any animation that I wanted. But like, I reckon if they were gonna do it, then they'd use a bigger name than JR.
Yeah.
It's not a massive draw card to me. Unless you're 300.
Do you think that if they had have put in like a real big draw card as the first Dark Matter reward, they'd have to continue the standard from there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So if they give us a mediocre one, yeah.
Set as a benchmark, you know. So.
Because when you look at it, apart from the fact that he's a dark matter, he's probably the most underwhelming card that we've had as a season reward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't know.
Like you think Curry in season 1, it was hard to get. Not many people had it. So like it was like he was miles in front of people, and I still use that Curry to the day.
Yeah. I never got that.
It's still got longevity.
Yeah.
That card still being used.
Blake Griffin, he lost his time just because there's just so many big
I
men.
still use him. I love him.
I was probably using him till about a month ago.
No, he's got an unlimited contract for me, so he plays every triple threat game I play.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's understandable.
And
It's
then
like Duncan Robinson, but just not as good. But it's still a good card to use. Still a backup center. I don't think I ever get rid of him.
yeah, that's fair. And then you look at like Dwayne Wade. Like personally, Dwayne Wade's been my least favorite. I think maybe it's because I play on next gen and he's ass on next gen.
You're lucky. I'll let that slide.
Because I said he's ass.
I will let that slide.
I could never get that release down pat. It was just something about him.
And I was like, no, don't.
There's just something about him, and like the tier list that I watch, a lot of people say that like the Dwayne Wade just isn't the next gen card. If you want to use Dwayne Wade, you hop on current gen.
No, that is true though, because Dwayne Wade in base 98, the jump shots are a lot better and they're a lot faster on 98. On current gen, sorry, than they are on next gen.
Yo, Max, what's good? Asling, have any of you boys got into the glitch market? Well, I'll let the boys that have got into glitch market take this one.
You know what? I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I got it twice, 2 times.
I can't believe you got it twice. Fuck.
Yeah, like compared to how much you play, I don't know how I got it twice either.
When was the second one from? After? Was it Triple Threat?
Triple threat, yeah, both of them were triple threat online. If that's
There
any
we go.
instigation. But it's not like I grind out triple threat online. I'd play a couple of games to finish a challenge here and there, and it popped up. That was my first game today too, so I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. Like maybe
No, it can't be.
game.
It can't be because I just played my
First
first
10
game.
games.
I just played my first game. I didn't get shit. I got 5 ball drops.
Yeah,
And no Julius Randle.
Maybe they just know that
I
I'm
already got him.
a
Ooh,
best
good
player and I need all the help I can get, so I've got it twice.
Do
Yeah.
that too. Like they base their RNG on cards that are players that aren't the best or something.
Yeah.
Based on their records or shit. I don't know.
They think like, obviously it's like you don't play so much. We'll give you this glitch market to entice you to play some more. Do you?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't not play. I just don't play as much as Strick does.
Do you feel like you want to play more now that you've
still
got
not
into the
glitch.
glitch market?
No, I won't change how much I play it. Definitely not. I mean, if the drop of glitch market's that rare as it is, you know, who knows if I get it again? Bigsy might get it before I do. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
If I don't
You've
get
got-
it,
I will cry.
It's doubtful, but he might.
what was your Trick? You were doing a little poll in the Discord group, and what
About 4%.
worked out about 4%. So in 4%, Airdforce managed to get it twice. Have you gone and bought a lotto ticket?
Nah,
That is a great question.
And they fail just as quickly, so I'm not that lucky.
Relatable.
I think it's just, it's just luck. Or I'm using the right cards, or I'm doing the right thing. You know, who knows? There's so many different possibilities.
So I was going to ask another question, but I realized I'm the only one that doesn't have either. I was going to say, what would you prefer at the moment, getting into the glitch market or getting Julius Randle?
Well, look, I think Julius Randle, for me, I mean, I haven't got him yet. I've had him on my ball drop 3 times and I can't get him. But in saying that, the glitch market cards, aside from, what's his name, Taco Fall, if he's even on there, they're not that great. They're pink diamonds. They're not amazing. I don't use them unless I'm flexing. Other than that, I wouldn't use the card. So I'd go with Julius Randle for sure.
Fair
I wouldn't
call.
go Julius Randle. I've got Julius Randle. I wouldn't go for him.
You're
No,
not that good.
Oh, really? Not that good.
He doesn't. It's got no clamps. Like it's only on gold. Like I'm a huge believer in defense wins, right? So I do like I have to have my players have half clamps. If they do not have half clamps, I'm sorry, but you are not making my lineup. I don't
Fair.
care.
But are you saying that because you haven't hit the glitch market yet and you want the glitch
No.
market?
No. I'm actually saying that because like I said, yeah, I pride myself on playing defense in games.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, fair.
yeah.
Yo, Dobbo, big shout out, bro, for the resub. Appreciate it, my man, on your 2-month streak. It's all weird that I have. Is it weird that I have a throbbing siffy while seeing all your faces?
Oh, darling. That's OnlyFans, and I'll be on that later.
Self promo. All right, let's go over to my. All right, so we're still talking season 6. What at the moment has been your favorite part of season 6?
I mean, there's no. I don't think I have a specific part that I like the most. I do like that they're bringing out, as I said, more challenges for us to complete and more cards for us to get. You know, like what's his name just came out from the Suns.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
Yeah, like it's not like they're the best cards in the world, but at least they're bringing stuff out for us to do. You know,
Have
while
that
we're grinding.
incentive is good.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, like
I like how they continued that from last season, the hero cards.
yeah,
The Euro season, it's probably the best season so far. I think the Euro season.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. They're sort of playing off that last season, and it's working for them.
Yeah, so like I think like the best thing that they could probably do from here would be to just continue to try these different methods. Like whether we think that this glitched reality is a W or not, it's something that we've never seen, and it's kind of like, well, it would be good to see them throw the ball out there and do that kind of stuff. And then the good things that work get implemented in 2K22. They take all the good things out of all this trial and error situation, because let's face it, this game's not necessarily a write-off, but you've got current versus next gen half the time, so it's you know
Kind of annoying that way.
yeah, it's really frustrating that way. Obviously, you know, I don't really know the best way around it, but I think trial and error for the rest of the cycle is a good way to go in terms of getting
we don't have that much time left in the in 2K21 anyway.
Fucking level! Sucker! One Carlos will beat the Rosen every time, kid. Don't play.
I won't get distracted.
No, this kid was hitting like 30% whites in my teeth, bro. Like I'm not having that.
All right, cool.
But anyway.
So what was it? What do you have to say? Yeah, Bigsy's got something to say. He was really emotional there. What was that?
Nothing. I'm good.
He's good.
I'm good.
But yeah, so well, Bigsy and Trick, what are you guys thinking that your favorite part of this season has been?
Not limited.
Certainly not limited. Well, that's
No way.
when we talk about the dislikes, we can definitely talk about limited.
Oh, yeah, that's giving me shit. But unlimited's been shit. I like the extra vault, as we say, like the glitch market. That's interesting. That like it adds another element. But I like the mystery domination. That's great. It's a real challenge for me because I was struggling to begin with, but I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an extra thing I like doing it. So
Yeah,
it's fun,
that's fair.
hard, fun.
Yeah, no, that's right. Like the only disappointing thing that I've noticed with this mystery dom is it's getting easier. Like
It feels easier as you get
it
going.
feels easier. Like I know it's not a case of like I'm getting better at it. I know to a degree I am, but at the same time I was doing today and I got like 4 steals back to back, or 3 or 4 steals back to back, and I was like, I haven't got that the whole time. So I definitely have noticed that it's getting a lot easier.
Because I won by like 40 points today, and I was hitting 3 Rashawn Rondo, and I'm like, did I choose Pro instead of Hall of Fame? You know, like first one. And no, it was on Hall of Fame and everything. I'm like, okay, makes no sense.
Yeah, no.
But
fair,
as you
fair.
go through, like you look through the teams early on, it's all
Yeah,
Dark
they are
time
pretty
and-
up there, and then the back end they're not as good. But
yeah, and then you get benches of rubies. So okay, it's a bit easier.
I think the whole like mystery behind it was pretty cool. Was a pretty cool aspect.
Yeah, how they all had a certain
Yeah,
like
it would be.
a certain thing together.
Yeah, that's
Like
right. That's
shoe
right.
brands and hairstyles.
Yeah,
someone worked that out.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Bigsy
was me.
Bigsy was all over it.
Yeah, Detective Bigsy.
Really, no.
Where's your detective hat, Bigsy?
He's still doing his detective work. That's why he's not paying attention.
I am paying attention.
He's trying to get the glitch.
Yeah, I am actually.
Could you imagine?
No.
Could you imagine he gets the glitch on the stream?
Bro.
Glitched Harker.
Tyrone Lou.
Oh, I don't know.
If I get Tyrone, bro, I'm retiring. I'll see you later.
I don't know because
Maybe
the
that's
thing
nothing
is,
to do with it. Like I've hit the 2 pink diamonds that are pretty average. Maybe some people don't get it for as long and they get the Lou or they get the Sarko Paul or something. You never know.
so I guess back on that, would you rather Tyron Lue or Taco Fall?
Taco.
Yeah, definitely.
Taco, yeah, because
I'll get
Tyron. Lou. I would have to go Lou. I don't want to do this for another 30 days, bro.
But you still will. Like you won't stop. You'll keep playing. You'll keep grinding.
yeah.
No.
I suppose
No.
if you get Tyron Lue, you can become a grinding service for the next 30 days.
If I get Tyron Lou, I can also retire from this game for 30 days. Like,
That's fair. That's
Get back
fair.
in the
That's fair.
pro-am streets.
Yeah.
right. Actually, speaking of, I can't wait for that.
Yes. Bob's are a good Bigsy, but DeRozan's goated. Oh, the big Spurs fan Jamos is laying down the law.
Nah,
Not gonna write.
I'll give it
Really enjoyed limited this week. Danny Green was man, dropping 60. Danny Green and Dwight Howard duo was probably the most used duo. Apart from that and JJ,
Steph Curry.
and then Steph Curry.
That's what I ran. Steph Curry, I had Danny Green, and I had Dwight Howard, and I just didn't miss. Dude, I loved it.
That's
Yeah.
why you love limited so much.
I
Shooting
sat down,
threes.
I think I played like 40 games of limited this week just for the sake of it.
Yeah, so that's like Melbourne's baller. Appreciate out to you, bro. Appreciate you coming through, and of course Jamos. They enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So-
I guess JJ Barea just doesn't exist in, huh? But, alright, whatever.
I used JJ Barrera, and I like JJ Barrera. I loved pulling up in people's faces, hitting full whites at 30% contested.
Oh, you should have hit me out. You should have hit me out, man. You could have tried it with Phil Jackson.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
That would have been nice.
Do you reckon there was a noticeable difference using that +10 coach in limited?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Absolutely everything. It would have been hitting.
Yeah.
Danny Green would have gone to 99 free ball.
Yeah,
Oof.
Yeah, he was 90 without Phil Jackson.
been 99.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that's right. Like,
Yeah, you wouldn't lose.
that Phil Jackson boost was incredible. I did 3 games without Phil Jackson as my coach, and it was noticeably different. I'm not gonna lie, Phil Jackson was the best investment I've ever made on this game.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Still wouldn't lock in that much MT though. Couldn't do that.
yeah, I think for a casual player's point of view, it probably isn't worth it. But if you run the streets of Unlimited, if Unlimited is your game mode, and
It's
probably
worth
for
it that way, yeah.
and like I probably wouldn't vouch for it for Triple Threat Online, but if you play Unlimited like religiously, then Phil Jackson probably was the way to go. Would you would say that it wouldn't really be worth it if you just play against the AI 90% of the time?
I mean, the way I see it is like, no, like if you play this game religiously and you know you're good at it, you would have benefited a hell of a lot more from going looking pop. Like if you know you're good at this game offensively and you know you can score at will, like a lot of people I know can.
Defensive would be better, yeah.
The defense is how is a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
And it's not even close. Like, yes, I understand. Like, yeah, offense is good and everything like that. But like I said, I'm a huge believer in defensive.
Defense wins championships.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
But that's just me though, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I like Phil Jackson. Sorry, it's fun. It's fun.
All right.
Right.
Good
Matt
call.
Daniels with sharp take. Hello.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's where I know for myself, like just starting to learn more about fucking fly flying around, little fucker. Learning more and more about like playing online and whatnot. How valuable having certain takeovers are that these coaches. Fucking.
It's just a fly, man. Relax.
It's annoying me. Yeah.
Set that up there.
Nah, I'm in my home, bro. I don't. Oh yeah, come chill in my home, flies. But anyway, moving on. So we've gone over the good points of the season so far. So let's get into the bad points and
Not getting the glitch market.
not getting the glitch market.
Moving right along.
30 days to go, Bigsy. 30 days worth of chances.
Well, like
I got it.
1 in 20 games you might get in.
32 days. 32 days and 4 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You get an extra 2 days.
You'll get it. I'm sure you'll get it.
If I don't, I will cry. I'm not kidding.
You'll get it.
Work it
There
out
you
so
go.
I
at least
will
everyone get it
crawl
once.
in. I will crawl into my bed into the fetal position and cry.
It's been what, 8 days?
I don't care.
You'll
Plenty of
get
time.
there.
And in those 8 days, you've got it twice. But here we are.
All right, I promise you that if I get it at time, I won't tell you.
Wow. I thought we were
I
friends.
won't say
Come
it.
on.
I promise.
No. No. I reckon. I think personally, I might be a little bit too fixated on it.
On the glitch market.
It's really not.
Glitch.
It's not that big of a deal. It's cool. Don't get me wrong for it to pop up, but you get a pink diamond that you won't use, and you get a diamond contract or a Kobe shoe. Realistically, that's all you get. It's not like it's the end of the world if you don't get them, because the cards are irrelevant. You won't use
Are
them.
they
You can
the-
spend
are they
money,
the-
spend your MT on packs.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Of course,
Woo!
they would add that in there. You know what I mean? Here's a 500 coin card. Here's a couple of tokens, shoe or contract, but here, spend the rest of your MT and your hard-earned money on actual packs that don't give you anything.
Yep.
Okay, fair
Here's your
enough.
here's your Ruby Markel Folds.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
exactly.
So obviously, is that an option that I haven't been on the glitch market and I haven't looked into it too much. So when you get in the glitch market, is there packs that you can open?
Yeah, that's the third option. It's the glitch packs.
So you get 3 options. So from what I know, I got in Nick Lean. What is it? Interclina, whatever his name is today.
Frank.
Yeah,
Frank.
I got Frank today, and
Yeah,
he had,
we just got Frank.
he had the shoe, and then I got Miles Turner the first time around, and that was a contract, not a shoe.
Okay.
But they both still had the same glitched packs. But this time around, there was a couple of the new glitch cards were added in. So like the first time I got it, there was no Damar, so I couldn't pack Damar. Now you can pack Damar in the same packs.
Okay.
So they're updating them too.
All right. Well, that's a typical. I guess it's a typical 2K thing, trying to take MT off the market. Does
I
it just
think
let
that
you
if
use
they-
MT?
Yeah. No, you can use VC as well.
Yeah, you can use both.
Oh, yeah, I'm listening.
Packs,
That's
yeah.
I think that's a little bit of a cop
Bit of a
out.
kick in the guts, I think.
Yeah. It's like they. At the end of the day, they always tend to ruin something good with VC or packs. Like
I mean, yeah, like you don't have to open the packs with it, but you do. I
that's
do.
yeah, that's true. It's
tempt
like
you. They're like, yes, do it. You know you want to.
Yeah.
Yes.
well,
Do it now.
that's my qualm about this fucking season is that I got, and this is like my own fault, I got sucked into wanting 5 original owned players, and I ended up wasting 350k on packs for the radioactive set, and I did not get the 5th player.
Ooh.
And like half of them were probably non-guaranteed ones. So that's well over a 20 box to not even get one wobble.
Well, honestly,
Okay, you got about 10. You got about 20 or 30 units. It's all right. It evens out.
I mean, if you start them off, yeah.
if you use
Probably
them,
would.
your odds are even less. I know it's not legal for that to be a thing.
Yeah, I do believe that sometimes, but at the same time, I dropped a 10 box, and then I won Bigsy's giveaway, and I dropped another 10 box. So in the 2 10 boxes, I think I got Opal Iguodala in the last pack, or the second last pack. Apart from that, my first 10-pack box, I didn't even get a player from the set. And in the second 10-pack box, I think I got 2 players and Iguodala from the set.
Well, I haven't used VC since the last season, start of last season. I got a 10-pack box, and I got Shaq twice. And every other pack since has been with MT, and it's a lot of packs. Like, I opened a lot of packs.
Yeah.
And I haven't even packed another Galaxy Opal yet. So,
Yeah.
To me, I think that VC, if you buy VC, they'll give you something. If you're using your MT on singles, I don't think they care.
Yeah, no, that's the way it seems. Like, it's real frustrating. And I get in this point where I get, like, where I rage open packs. Like, I just fucking keep ripping them. Like, when you're playing the poke, you play the pokies or something, you're like, fuck, this thing's about to give me free spins. It's got to give me fucking free spins.
Just
So you're
one
like,
more pack.
yeah, just one more pack. It's going to give me a wobble for sure. But no, it doesn't. And then you're like, "Argh." And here I am sitting 350k less, which is a fucking Luka or a DeRozan at the moment.
That is true.
See, I only rip like about, if I'm using MT, I'll rip about 10 packs.
Well,
Nothing in that's it. I'll leave it.
that's what I originally did, and I got a couple players.
That's what every gambler says before they start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't go back to the ATM. I won't open any more packs. I won't go under 400k. I won't put another 50 in the pokies.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you have to
I won't add another leg to my multi.
There is no need to attack me like this. Okay. Jesus Christ.
I feel ya. Don't worry.
But
I won't put another 50 into the sportsbet account today. Like, all right.
It's like, yeah, the packs from the pack market are weird this season. I think it's either over the top, you hit something huge, or you don't. You hit nothing.
Yeah.
You're not even really getting these in betweens. But I noticed the free packs that you're getting from challenges have been a bit broken. They've been good. Like, the start of the season, I got Opal Hito from my first Ascension board pack.
Yeah, well, I got, what's his name? Lonzo Ball out of a free locker code pack.
Yeah.
That's unheard of. I've never had anything from a locker code. So, I mean, it was only, 40, 50k, but it was something. And then it seems like...
Yeah. But, like, yeah, to get that from a free pack is good, which is one thing that I haven't noticed much of. But this season, I've noticed I've got a few random cards. Like, I opened one of the flash packs from Limited, and I got Kyle Korver, Ruby Kyle Korver sold for 10k.
That is true.
I opened a random double take pack, had a diamond contract in it. So, like, I've been...
And Amethyst Yumi.
Hey.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, good old Ewing. But
Are you
But,
trying
like-
to convince me to open these packs, or
hey.
are you trying to convince me to open these packs, or
Oh,
Don't...
no.
Tell you not to.
Don't do it.
I mean, there's 500 there, so
Oh, yes. You got to do that.
my
You got to do a
collection.
stream with that shit.
I'll get to 1,000 and then I'll open.
Oh, 1,000 packs.
So for anyone that in the chat that doesn't know, Bigsy has been storing packs for God knows how long. They're basically...
No, that is incorrect. I forget.
He
How do you
forgets.
forget 500 packs?
Because I'm not gonna sit there and go back to the menu when I want to.
So Bigsy has over 500 unopened packs. They're pretty much like pretty ordinary packs though. It's not like any like big time packs because he just opens those.
Most of them are dumb.
Most of them are dumb.
A whole
It's
bunch
the end
of,
of the season, and they're just not going to be worth anything to you. I don't know why you're doing it to yourself.
because there's about 40 contract packs here, right?
We'll leave the contract packs.
Yeah, but then I have to go through and pick.
Alright, you can pay me and I'll go through your packs for you.
Oh, you know what? I think I'll just save it to 1,000 and I'll open it on stream.
How about you don't open any packs until you open the glitch market? Then
Deal.
you have 2,000.
Deal.
That'll never happen.
Oh.
If it doesn't happen by the end of the season, that's the first thing we're doing next season. If I'm not the glitch market this season, I'll open every pack first thing next season.
Can we react to the first song on YouTube when we search Dreamville? Anyone heard of that?
No, but I feel like that's a trap.
Yeah.
Dreamville is J. Cole though, let's be honest. I'm not gonna lie, he's got some bangers.
I feel like this is a different Dreamville. I feel like it has to be.
Spent 200k on radioactive packs, and the only player I got was Chris Paul. Well, Chris Paul's better than...
Thankfully, you
Cool,
got
no
that.
pool.
Yeah, he's still got that opal. Any of you guys competing in the upcoming MyTeam tournament this weekend? I did think about it, but I haven't looked into it too much. Like, Trick
I was
and
one.
Airdforce aren't very like into the unlimited side of things, like myself or Bigsy. So I don't know. Were you going to go
because
for a
I'm trash.
Bigsy?
Yeah.
Sadly, I will not because I have my son on Sunday.
Yeah.
So
Being competitive. Like, I got over that with FIFA. I'm not doing it again with NBA. I'd rather just play and enjoy myself.
Wait.
What's
so
that?
I just play for fun.
Yeah, that's it.
oh wow.
I was doing that with FIFA. It became a chore. Like, it was like I'd come home and work again by jumping on the PlayStation. I just don't want to do that again.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the case. Like sometimes that does end up the case for me because like I get home, get the kids, get home. I've had to work like a good routine. Otherwise I do just drag myself on here and I do like literally nearly treat it as another job. That's what you gotta do. And
At the end of the day, it's a game, man. It's called a game to enjoy it, you know?
If you're not
Okay.
enjoying it, then yeah, you don't bother. Like,
That's
2K
it.
is love, 2K is life. Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
I couldn't do it. I
no.
couldn't. Well, I mean, not to mention the fact that I'd be absolutely shithouse anyway, and I'd lose every game by 50, 60 points. I just don't want to do it anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Look, I learnt the curry slide a couple of days ago, and that's all I do now. It's great.
It's crazy how many people.
I've been dancing on triple threat,
Yeah.
dancing from side to side.
Yeah, and I'll never forget the first curry slide, left then right, then green through. I made it. It was like I can't even describe it to you. It was the best feeling in the world.
It's a bit different, huh?
Oh, a single tear just went straight down my eye. I was so happy.
But who
Best
did you
thing
do
I've
it
done.
with? What player were you?
Kawhi Leonard. It was Kawhi.
Why?
Okay.
I've got
Not
Kawhi
bad.
Leonard's release down pack though. It's my favourite card at the moment so far.
Kawhi.
That's
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah,
Second
I've definitely like got Kawhi down pat at the moment. Like Curry had probably been my favorite card until I'd gotten a bit more used to Kawhi, and now Kawhi's running neck and neck with Juan Carlos at the moment.
Who? Who's that?
Juan Carlos.
You're about to get blocked.
So I have
You
to
wouldn't
fight him.
do
I
it.
haven't tried him yet. I've been running matches.
Yeah. To be fair, Juan Carlos runs rings around me, so he can't be too bad.
I'm telling you, best guard in the game, bro. Or best all-rounded guard. Like, yes, Magic's good. He's got great size, but his jump shot is just slow as fuck.
Yeah, he's,
Like,
Yeah.
Shoot. He's only
Yeah.
good for driving.
Like I will sit like free throw line on anyone that runs Magic.
That has magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna bother him.
You know they're not going to hit the jumper.
Yeah, no, not
9
when
times
you
out of
got,
10. Yeah.
not when you got someone like Scottie Pippen that's gonna sit there waiting for him.
Yep.
Like,
That's
there's no
that's
point.
true. That's true.
I may as well just save my stamina. On
That's
him.
it.
How many admin moderators are there in the Discord? At the moment, there's I believe 6 of us. So us 4,
6.
Dobbo, and Stoey. If I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, we're just rolling with the 6 at the moment. I don't think we really need any more remote. We did like entertain the
pretty
idea
good.
of it, and yeah, I think like I suppose we may as well while we're on the Discord, we'll talk the Discord thing. Like, I think I didn't realize that we really shot up over the last month, and we're like I think we're at
Close to 100.
Yeah, we're close to 100 now.
Real close to 100.
What are we at? We're at 92 members. So it says 97, but it's 92 because we got 5 bots that
Bots,
do the crap.
I think it's so awesome how it all came across, you know.
Yeah, no, that's
It was all from Limited, wasn't it? All from Limited.
yeah. So
Actually it was.
Facebook group about just changing our logos to the red cloud and helping everyone to get to Baron Davis.
Bye.
And it just blew up from there. Like all of a sudden, we got a messenger group, and Gobbo sort of messaged me and goes, "Oh, I'm going to make a Discord." I'm like, "Okay, what the fuck's Discord?" And anyway, I said, "That sounds cool. Let's do it." And then all of a sudden, and now we got nearly 100 members. It's awesome.
yeah, like you think about sorry.
Very good.
I swear I'm not playing. Look, no controller. I was just like in the middle of reading the chat as well. No, now I've lost my fucking. God damn.
Number one streamer.
Spewsy.
Speechless. Spoozy.
Speechless Spewsy.
Oh, that's good.
What's the purpose of my new podcast content? I've been running like a podcast for a few months, and I was doing them every couple of weeks, so I did a couple over a few months, and then it sort of like went quiet with the guys that I was running it with, and we weren't like, I was just like, I dropped off, and then I like kicked it up again. I was like, yeah, I'm doing a fucking podcast whether you guys are on or not, and then they all went to jump in, and then something happened, and then they like both were like not, and I was like, so Trickster come help me out, and from there we're just like, he's on my case. He's like, when are we doing the next podcast? 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 I'll be like, I don't know. When are we doing the next podcast?
I just stopped bailing on you, so I thought I'd jump into one.
Yeah, no, that's all right. So like the other ones we they'd been good. Like I'd still enjoyed doing them, but at the same time, the big problem that we had, I wouldn't really say it was a problem. The differences that we had between like Trick, myself talking MyTeam, and with Juice talking IRL, he'd stopped playing 2K, so he wasn't really on the same wavelengths as us anymore.
Yeah.
Whereas like we weren't quite on his wavelengths of talking real NBA. So the podcast was mainly designed to talk about MyTeam content, all that kind of stuff, people's thoughts, our thoughts, get you guys involved. But it sort of was starting to work into more of an NBA podcast where Trick and I don't really know what we're fully talking about. We know things, we know what goes on and kind of stuff, but it's not enough to like hold down like an in-depth conversation that's realistically podcast worthy. So
I mean, at the end of the day, this is like, you know, you're a gamer, so it's like that's where it should sort of stay for the most part, is gaming.
Yeah, that's right. Like definitely, like we always try and touch on like NBA because like you wouldn't. A lot of people really like. How many people do you think would really pick up 2K and play it, not having any idea what the NBA is?
Yeah,
no one really.
Yeah, so you always have some kind of like NBA following or a player or a team or, you know, something like that. That's what draws you to the game. So you will always know something. So that's sort of why we entertain the NBA chat. But it was just like, it was probably starting to overrun it and like take it away from 2K. Because by the time we finished talking about NBA, it'd be like an hour and a half done. And we're like, fuck, we gotta go to bed, like otherwise it's gonna get too late. So so it's definitely going to be something that I do want to try and do every second or third week on like a Sunday night.
After I badger you.
What?
After I badger
Oh, sorry, after you badger me, yeah, in one ear out the other.
When we doing the podcast?
When we doing the podcast? Speezy, when are we doing the podcast?
See how one is zoned out.
Hey.
No, I'm listening.
I'd do the same.
I'm listening. Trust me, I am listening.
That's usually my face when the wife's talking, just fucking, yep. Yeah.
Well, I'm also giving you bits of smoke on triple set.
Smile and nod.
Yeah.
Smile and nod.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And then you get shit because you've completely forgot what she's told you.
Do you hear what I say? Yeah, what did I say? I better not speak too loud. She's in the other room.
Yeah, they'll
Come in
smile
behind me.
and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Come in and belt me on stream.
Who's the most knowledgeable person in regards to my team on my podcast currently, asking about general aspect online, offline? I think that's probably what the most unique thing about what we're trying to do with the podcast is like, if we, like, Trick is like the guy for grinding. Like, he's the grinding guy. Like, he's on the way to, like, he could probably nearly retire and run a grinding service if he wanted to. But and then we got Bigsy, who comes from the park side of things. He knows, releases inside and out, knows animations, he knows all that kind of stuff. So he brings that, the dribble god, all that kind of stuff, and I just drag along for the attention, try and pick up what I do. And then Alex is the limited guy.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a limited guy.
He's the limited guy.
I love it. I play at least 20 games in limited after I've got my ring every week.
It really is like, it probably is, in my opinion, like probably the biggest dub that they've had this year in terms of bringing new content. Like when we tried to organize the tournament that unfortunately didn't go ahead, like, people could come and just play it. Like, we're involved in a tournament that isn't just about who has the best team. You literally give yourself a level playing field, and you can just play. You can use cards that you would never use. Like, you would never use any of these golds and silvers and rubies and emeralds and sapphires because you never had any need to use them. But some of them are fun because it's like, Isaac Bonga, yeah.
Isaac Bonga.
Like, you use these fun cards.
But that's exactly it. Like, with limited mode, it's different every week. You're always doing something different. You're never gonna have, unless there's a all dark matter or a below sort of thing for every player. Everyone's team's gonna be heaps different. Everyone's gonna try different things and different budget players. And then all of a sudden, like, you got this one from last week, where I do believe they had to change the difficulty a little bit. Maybe not rookie difficulty.
Yeah.
But, it was different. It was something that they haven't done before. And as far as I'm concerned, I know a lot of people in the Discord hated it, but I loved it. I thought it was such a smart idea because, who would play with Danny Green or Dwight Howard? Who really uses dynamic duos at that lower tier?
Yeah.
They're all terrible, but we had an excuse to use them, and it's crazy to see all the different teams that people were running. Like, I came up against someone with a full, I think it was a full Jazz team, or Jazz and someone else. Just the same play or gold. It was cool.
Yeah, that's definitely like the way to go about it. Like, especially if you're like one of those people who are driven by all-time teams and certain players that don't have the cards yet. Like, it allows you to have your fun and still get like some sort of reward for it. And the people who I know Max, if Max is still floating around, Max don't play online. Max don't like doing anything like that, but he can get his rings to play, like, from playing, to get a reward card. Like, and that's what I think is so good about limited. It literally, you can just play, have some fun. Don't get a win-loss record. You can grind your XP. You can get packs for winning, and you can get rings to get a cool card at the end of the season, regardless of how long that card's relevant for. If you're an average player, you might not get a better card than that. But if they didn't have these requirements, you wouldn't be able to compete at that level to get better cards. So, I think it's been the best thing that they've brung in this year. Obviously, there's still things that they need to work on. Like, my latest YouTube video yesterday was on the exchange, and I was
Exchange.
yeah.
It's lost its value. The exchange.
No, like the first season, like I was saying, the first season, I was like, yes, this is what I've been waiting and hoping 2K would do, because it's just like SBCs. And I was like predicting that they were going to drop new Diamond contract, new Hall of Fame badge stuff, at the start of season 2, and they didn't. They just kept giving us these cards. And I never really looked into the opals too much until yesterday when I was doing that video. And literally, you need to open over a 20 pack box and have incredible luck to be able to complete it. So you're literally looking at, you probably got to spend well over $100 to get that card. And I say spend because you literally do have to spend to get like original owner cards.
And then it's a card that you can't sell on the market anyway.
It's a card you can't sell on the market, and it wasn't even relevant when it come out.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
No,
I think
I bought.
Yeah, I've heard the Hudson's really.
I bought the 150k VC one the other day. 450k VC the other day, and I opened like 3 20 boxes there. I did not get an opal. I got 3 fucking. No, I got 2 Richard Dumas, and that was like the max that I got.
Yeah. So
and then looking at the exchange rewards, I'm kind of like, I don't really these.
yeah, like the only players on there that have any value are those diamonds and below that you could use for limited. That'd be fun.
so. Off topic, right? So let's say, okay, you know, like let's look at FIFA for example, right? They have these packs that they guarantee a card. So if you were to say, like, let's just say there was, I don't know, it was 25,000 VC, but it guaranteed you a Galaxy Opal or higher, or something along those lines, would you be more inclined to buy them, as opposed to chancing your luck to get a diamond and be done with it?
No, because in my opinion, if they offer that, everyone jumps on it, it would just deflate the value. So you would have to hit a good opal. Maybe if it was a one-off, like a one-off thing. Okay. Well, if it was a one-off with every single opal in the game in there, yes. But these ones that you see, like we've got that pink diamond locker code for Easter. Zach Levine dropped like 70k in the space of 5 minutes.
No, it'd definitely be a one-off thing. Like, I don't know how much FIFA you played in the past ones, but you'd have the 86 plus packs. I don't know if you
yeah. I do remember those. But like when I was on there today, they've got like an 82 to 88 rated, and it's repeatable.
Yeah, but see, that'd be the equivalent of a, you know, amethyst to a diamond or a pink diamond.
Yeah, that's true. But the value of them at the moment is fucking insane.
Yeah.
84s are like 10k.
Yeah, I know. Because everyone's trying to build the SBC.
SBCs, because they've brought back the icons. So, I mean,
I don't miss it. Yeah.
Like trying to compare, you can't really compare SBCs and the exchange, but they just need to, like, they gave it attention at the start. It was cool. And then from there, they've sort of like just given up on it. Like it's just, we'll just throw new content on every time. There's nothing.
Yeah, they're just sort of slapping a band-aid on something that, you know, needs.
Yeah, it's just, you know, like, and that was sort of like the idea of the video is just like this is what they need to. This is what they need to sort of look at doing for next season, and literally all they need to do is just give us some like that Hoff badge and a diamond contract. That's all they need to give us. They just need to start by giving us that. If they give us that at the start of each season, it gives you something to do. It gives your players that you pack 100 times, your bronzes that you pack 100 times. It gives them not necessarily value, but you can put them towards something. You were getting these badge packs like crazy. Everyone's complaining, I keep getting fucking badge packs. If you're getting a heap of badge packs, you just put them towards a Hall of Fame badge. You're not complaining then.
Yeah.
You know, it gives you.
I would not complain. Like if they were to restock them every. Then yeah, 100%. I would actually open these packs. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's just it. Like, but 2K doesn't want to do that, and I don't know why.
Because they need the money.
It's all about the money.
But the thing is, you can earn the badge packs just by playing.
Yeah. And like to be able to put them to stuff, because they're worth nothing anymore.
There's a few badges that are worth a bit, but not much.
Like blinders, rim protector, green machine, bronze and silver, handles with daisy. Clamps is worth nothing anymore, bro.
Clamps are worth nothing.
Yeah, but if it was on Hoff, like if you could get that Hoff, and then
I
sell it.
think the badge packs
They're-
should have a small percentage of getting a Hall of Fame badge.
Do
Even
they?
if it's a 5% chance. No, they don't. But they
Oh,
should.
they
Yeah,
do.
they
So
should.
they literally have none.
No.
You
Okay.
can't get Hall of Fame. So if they were, like, because the thing is, you can't sell Hall of Fame badges anyway. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
you can't sell them. So why don't you just give it a 5% chance that you can pull one? It'd be a lot. I mean, I'd be happy to get badge packs. I don't care. I mean, that's why Bigsy probably stores them all because they're so irrelevant now.
I
Yeah.
forget. Okay, we've had this conversation.
You'll get there. I believe in you.
Every
After
card
As
comes.
soon as you get the glitch market, you got to open all those packs.
Yeah.
That's a deal. 100%.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing too. Like Stoey's just said, every card comes loaded with badges now. So clamps is irrelevant anymore
That's
because
why
every
clamps
player,
are relevant.
and for that matter, range. Like every card pretty much has range, has gold range now. So there's no need for
Not quite. Not
Not-
quite.
not quite.
Not every okay, every card does come with gold clamps, but if it was come with Fame clamps, then it's a huge difference. Like that's the difference between Luka being a good card and Luka being the best point guard on this game.
Yep.
That makes Brandon Ingram for me a viable option to use because he will have I can put half clamp on him if I was there to get it. Probably won't, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But that is a lot of the reasons why I do not I don't use I haven't bought Luka is because he does not have half clamps.
You can give him Hoff clamps though, can't you?
You can.
Okay.
But it's at the moment what's the chance of actually getting half clamps out of it?
Yeah,
That's
That's it.
the limited ring or the level
They
39.
give you the smallest chance of getting a half decent badge because, you can get them from those packs, the level up packs, but that's it, and you get one chance of that every season.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you get level 39 that gives you the
Level
half
39,
badge.
you can get your one ring short. You can get one, and if you complete Pink Diamond tier in Unlimited, you get one too.
Yeah, exactly. So that's 3 half badges a season. It's really not that much.
No, it's not enough. They
I
need
mean-
to.
Like that's the thing that I struggled is how people get so many. Like you see, like
Pink
some
diamond
people
tier.
But you
They
only get
just-
the one.
Can't
And
you
they could
reset,
only-
Or is that it?
So
No,
when you take
you
away,
have to complete the Pink Diamond tier in order to get the half badge. Once you've completed that Pink tier, you up.
So
You
you
go
can't.
to Galaxy.
nah, you can only get the reward once.
Yeah.
So like you can't get to Cedric Maxwell's or Michael Red's.
No, you can because you stay in Galaxy over tier once you've been 12. You don't.
So you can get a second one. I thought you couldn't get a second one.
No, you can, but then you just it's just worthless. What's the point in having
There's
2
no
cards?
point.
Like,
Well, you
I'm pretty sure.
quick sell, or you can wait for an
That's 5,000
exchange.
NT.
Yeah, so I've got a
yeah.
Don Hole. I've still got a Don Hole sitting in my packs because I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a Jerry Sloan in there too.
Yeah.
Just sitting there, I'm like, okay, I'll just wait.
Just wait.
Do something with it.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Is it's stupid what 2K does, but I mean, I'm still gonna play it as much as I complain about it.
I still
Yeah.
enjoy it.
We expect them to do something different. It's been the
Yeah.
same every
Because they have no competition. So they don't give
That
a
is
shit.
true. That is true.
And people will still buy the game. People will still spend money on the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only one NBA game out there. What are you going to do? You just
That's
go and
right.
get that game.
We should make our own NBA game.
I'm gonna go play NBA Street. Do not fucking play with me, bro. Do not tempt me. I will.
You guys
Yes.
remember?
Stuff that. Give me NBA Jam.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yes.
say.
NBA Jam. That was shit.
Was it Hang Time? Do you remember NBA Hang Time? Trick? You'd probably be the only one that remembers.
Hang time. No, I don't remember that one.
It used to be on on the like the machine, like the arcade machines. You could play on the
Yeah.
arcade machines, and you'd have
Okay.
2 players, and you'd run it, and oh man, that was.
Was that NBA Jam or NBA Hang Time?
No, there was an NBA Hang Time. I'm certain it was on the arcade machine.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost certain. I have to.
It
Look
sounds
it
like
up.
NBA Jam though. But yeah, yeah.
Maybe it was NBA Jam. I
Could
don't
be
know.
the same thing. Yeah. Like when you get on fire and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was that
NBA
NBA
Jam.
Jam?
NBA Jam.
What's Hang Time then? I'm sure there's a Hang Time as well.
could have been the SNES version of it, maybe. Because I think it came out in Super Nintendo at some point.
Well, yeah, it would make sense.
Ooh, a Super Nintendo.
Yeah, we're talking technology here.
Yeah, we're
Ooh.
old. We're old.
God damn.
Hey, fresh 16-year-old Hasey over here.
I'm actually 28.
Are you sure?
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Get rid of that beard. See what you got.
Yeah, I turned 13 again.
I was going to say, I can pick you to be a day before 14. But good work here.
I don't get asked for ID anymore, so, that's why I keep it.
But like,
Yeah, no, and just getting my fucking ID out every single time. Can I see your ID, please? You don't look 25.
I used to go and buy alcohol and cigarettes before I was 18, and no one ever asked me for ID. The second I turned 18, everyone asked me for ID.
That's the thing. I hear that so often, eh? It's like, oh, this guy isn't 18. Oh, fucking hell. All right, whatever. Yep, here you go.
I used to go through the same thing back home. I was able to buy before 18. Once I hit 18, I was asked for ID. Well, bro, I've been coming here for the last 3 years. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, if you don't do it,
And then they find out that you've just turned 18. They're like,
Yeah. I'm like, it's my 18th birthday, bro. Don't just, like,
yeah, then it's a catch-22 for them. It's like, all right, well, I'll tell someone that you've been selling me alcohol underage for the last 5 years, or you just search me again.
serve me anyway. Like,
Yeah. So, all right.
either way, I'm walking out of here with whatever I want.
I remember one time I
Whatever I can afford.
went to this IGA, this little supermarket. I'll never forget. I was getting a bottle of vodka for a party one night, and I got asked for ID by someone that wouldn't have even been 16 years old. Like, they're not allowed to sell that to me, and he's asking me for ID. I'm going, he goes, can I see your ID? I said, can I see yours? He just goes, have a good day. He wasn't getting that. So, yeah.
Wasn't having it.
16-year-old trying to ask me for ID, I thought,
yeah. Well, back on the NBA Jam,
Yeah,
Stoics
right.
just said,
Yeah.
EB Games got a pre-order up for NBA Jam arcade cabinet.
What?
What?
He's trying to find a way to
Oh.
justify it.
That's worth it. Do it.
Yeah,
It's
do
worth
it.
it.
Do you love NBA?
Then you have to do it.
Do you love NBA? Do you miss playing NBA Jam? Well, right here at EB Games, we got the right product for you. Overpriced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in order to unlock any player to use, you have to spend money. PC. It's virtual toy.
Insert
Yeah.
notes.
Yeah.
Insert notes.
Yeah.
No. Swipe credit card.
Swipe credit card. Just tap here.
Yeah, you'd probably buy the arcade from EB, and they'd probably still have to fucking play to like put coins in.
Yeah.
That just disappeared.
But anyway, we've had our chats, so I suppose we get back to a bit of 2K, and like the next thing that I had on a little agenda was, what's your favorite card to use at the moment?
Oh.
Bigsy doesn't.
Okay.
I'd have to say Kawhi.
Kawhi? Fair. Yeah. Trick?
Oh. That's hard, actually.
Jared Jack?
I reckon Magic.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nah, Magic. Magic at the moment.
Magic?
Yeah.
Fair. And Bigsy, was yours, what was his
There's
name
only-
again?
there's only one.
Only one, mate. Don't even try.
Yo, Andrew, what's good, bro? Appreciate you coming
Pretty
through.
sure it's obvious.
Don't you like
Go-
DeMar DeRozan?
Gold Denny Green for Stoey. Everyone probably really is like on gold Denny Green. Anyone that played limited this weekend is probably all over gold Denny Green.
As soon as I worked it out, I put it straight into Discord. Everyone was freaking out and hating it. I'm like, just use these two cards.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
you need.
I know that like the Obi Topen duo, the second limited
okay.
drop, it went like I was like, no,
I
I'm
also
not.
used the PJ Washington and Devontae Graham as well.
Oh
That
yeah.
was good too.
Yeah, PJ Washington was banging them in from the corner too. It's good.
So I guess like we're talking about our favorite players. We'll leave Bigsy till last because he knows what he's talking about. What makes Kawhi your favorite player? Is it like the release? Is it you know, being able to curry with him? Is he just that all-round player that everyone likes?
I think personally it is. It's an all-round thing. Like, I'm not found a player yet that I can really defend well with, and I can really get that release. I green almost every time, and I haven't been able to get that with anyone. I don't know what it is. And then the curry slide, as I said, I only just learned how to do that. So that's just an added bonus for me. I think, yeah, Kawhi will probably... I mean, like, my team consists of reward cards anyway. I don't have any cards in my team that you have to buy off the auction house. So for me, it's about finding those ones that I like. And I put my handles, Hall of Fame handles, on Duncan Robinson, and didn't do much for me. Kawhi Leonard, I haven't touched his badges, and yeah, all-round best player.
Okay, just out of curiosity, do you call him Duncan Robinson as a meme?
Oh shit, I did say Duncan.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about, Duncan Robinson? David Robinson, the Admiral.
Fuck it, Duncan Robinson. I'll just use Duncan Robinson.
Yeah.
Duncan from now on.
Duncan. Spewsy and Duncan. Spewsy and Duncan versus Modbot. Wisebot, sorry.
Wisebot. Fuck Wisebot.
So, well, for Magic, what is it about Magic that makes him your favourite at the moment?
His defense and his ability to get to the lane. Also, like when you're backing down, the defense collapses onto him, you pass it out, easy threes.
That's
what I love about him.
That's half time or half floor general all day long, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be able to miss off that.
No, he's awesome. He makes everyone the shooter, pretty much.
So, I know we had this conversation recently, Bigsy, but what is it for Juan that does it for you?
Base 98. There is no
Jumper.
There is no hesitation in my base 98. It's fast as fuck. You know, and like it's coming from prime side and park side, like anyone that plays park knows that base 98 is the way to go. It's fast. You can get your shots off in time. Like, a lot of people can't get the contest. It's just, yeah. Not to mention, like, he's 6'3" with a 16 wing, so it's not with half clamps as well, I might add. So it does make him a very, very reliable defender.
Isn't he pretty quick as well? Really, really fast on the floor.
Yeah, I think it's like a 97 speed or not. Oh, I know it's a 97 speed.
Yeah, he's quick as.
Do you would you have a 100% different opinion if he didn't have base 98, or he had base 98 not on the full speed that it is now?
Yes. The jumper is a huge thing for me. Like, I like to shoot. I like to shoot. It's just what I've always been like. So if he did not have base 98, I would actually go Clyde Drexler. I'm not gonna lie.
Fair.
I would go Clyde Drexler as my next favorite card. If Juan didn't have it.
I love how he's put the signature dunk of his. I love that.
That is
when I get that off.
that is,
It's
yeah.
like, bang, I love it. It's fucking brilliant. Every time I do it, every time I trigger it, love it.
Like, I know, like, I've used Dark Matter Jordan as well, and he's not bad. He's cool. Like, you know, it's Jordan obviously, but Clyde, I have to say, is probably one of my favorite cards as well. His jumper just seems a lot smoother.
I think they've done good with Clyde this year, because Clyde last year was ass.
This year he's actually been good.
Yeah. And that's
when his diamond came out, it wasn't too bad at that time. It wasn't too bad. But the reward card is bloody awesome. But they do MJ bad every freaking year, I swear.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They
like,
listen way too early in the cycle. It's like, he's
It
outdated
sells.
already.
yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's DBG. I was watching a DBG video today, regardless of like who DBG is. It's just like I was listening to him because he's and he is feeling that Kobe Day they might give us a free Kobe potentially.
That won't be free.
There'll be a kicker.
Yeah.
But
There'll be a Kobe card, but it won't be free.
Do you think that Kobe Day they'll give us a Kobe?
Or they'll give us a free one and they'll give you a better one if you buy packs.
Or it'll be a chance at a Kobe card, and you won't get anywhere near anything decent. I can't see them doing. That'd be a massive sell point. Massive. Going to Dark Matter Kobe in, or something like that.
Yeah.
And they've held off making too much money off him this year, really.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Pansy and packs.
I have a very funny feeling with the Kobe card. They have two ways to go about it, obviously, and either release it straight out, but I reckon he's going to end up being the final domination reward because we are missing one.
Yeah, it could be the last one.
And I reckon
we have to have
that's what
so you have to have everything evoed, like Elgin Baylor evoed. You have to have all those other ones.
That's what I'm thinking. It's not going to be an easy task. Look at what they did last year. Was it the Opal Goat Kobe?
Yeah.
And with the what was it, the Spotlight Sin, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Yep. And look at that. That was like what? That was
That was a
hours
massive
and hours.
grind.
Yeah,
Massive
exactly.
grind.
Exactly. So I feel like if 2K's going to do anything with Kobe, they're not just going to release it just for us for it to be accessible easily. They're going to make us work for it.
Yeah.
And I reckon that's what it's going to be. I reckon there's, because we are missing one more domination. I actually seen that just before.
Yeah, I actually thought that the next this domination was going to be like a refresh. Like last year, we got our current Series 2 kind of thing. I thought they might have given us another one of those, like another heap of cards to get to, because realistically, we probably got to be getting close to them dropping enough cards for Dark Matter Tatum.
Without a doubt.
A couple of weeks ago, the highest was about 3,000 cards, wasn't it? B Street had 3,000, I think.
And what did they need? What do you need? 5,000.
You need 4,000 cards.
4,000.
Tatum.
Yeah.
So
we probably still are a fair way away then in reality.
But
so
in saying that, look at Lillard and how shit he is now.
yeah, that's
Kicking
right.
the
Like
guts for the collective level cards. Like, what the hell? What's the point?
at the same time, when they did that last year, they obviously had more, but AD was relevant for a while and he was good for a while.
Yeah,
But
he was pretty good.
Yeah.
actually, did they have him at this? Did we have him at this time last year already? I think we did.
No, I don't think we had him quite yet.
Don't think we had
Probably
him.
another
Because
month
I
away,
thought it
think.
was when they dropped the current Series 2. That's what put
Nah.
enough cards out.
Did they drop a current Series 2 last year?
Yeah, there was 2 last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was one not long after the trade deadline.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, hang on, let's have a look.
I'm going to switch to my phone because I'm going outside for... I'll jump back in a minute.
But we haven't triggered it. You haven't been triggered by anyone.
Yeah, well, I need a cigarette, okay? I had a stressful day. It's been like 2 hours since I've had a cigarette.
Alright.
Right,
Well, Bigsy's gonna have a quick diary, but we're gonna go and find when we were able to get Anthony Davis. I wonder how you can tell. Collections, maybe? I mean, if anyone in the chat does know when we might have got it, definitely. No, not that one. Nah, I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. I can't figure that out. No, I'm not fucking trying.
Close to now, anyway. Close to now.
Do I have to come on your podcast? Can I talk to you? Yeah, bro. Like we can organize one night to have a chat and a party or whatnot. Like I know we do hop in a part. There is like chats in the Discord that we can hop in and have a bit of a chat sometimes. So, but definitely like drop any questions that you have, all that kind of stuff here, so we can talk about it while we're on. Or keep them under your belt, drop them somewhere in the Discord, and we'll hang on to them. And when we do this again sometime soon, we can definitely talk about them.
Yeah,
So we definitely do encourage anyone that has any questions to come through and drop them.
That's what it's here for.
Yeah, that's right. Like,
Our team.
I don't. Yeah, righto,
Cool.
Jazz.
Who asked it? Was it Moldy?
Ah, yeah.
You know what? He's on. I like him. You know, he likes to ask a lot of questions. It's good. It's good. I
It's
feel
good.
like
It's good to stay on your toes. Like it gets your knowledge tested, kind of thing. So I just need like, obviously, like I haven't done many of these. I don't have a huge Twitch following. Obviously, the Discord group is like, you know, still under 100 people. So there's still like a lot of work to get this to be seen by like a lot of people. Like I had like the other ones I haven't quite gone about the right way in terms of getting it all recorded properly. Like, you know, a few of the times I've actually forgot to press the record button.
The old adage is Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, we got a really good community.
No, that's right. Like, it's definitely going awesome. And the one problem that we had last time is that with just Trick and I doing it is that we just went on and winged it, and it didn't go great.
It didn't go as good.
It sort of come unstuck, and I felt really shit after it, and I was just like,
Boring too, so that would have been painful.
yeah, because it was just like when we would have
you know?
gonna have a conversation, and then like one of you guys can chime in, but otherwise it's just like, yeah, so our next subject, and it's like, fuck, what's the next subject? You know, so definitely sort of working on it still. And I think like the reason that I wanted to do it through stream is to hopefully have people involved and like hitting us with questions, hitting us with this, hitting with that kind of thing. So if we have more and more questions, then like we got more and more conversation, keeps things less dull. But obviously, if things still are like in the building process, we're gonna struggle to do that. So I haven't come through and like hitting us with questions is what we want to be seeing.
Yeah, 100%.
No, that's an L, right?
Is it?
Is it
That's
L?
that's
L
L.
by N.
Oh, it looks like an I.
That's a
I thought it was
lowercase
an
L.
I.
Oh well, my apologies, bro.
No, but I like him, bro. He likes to ask a lot of questions, which is good because, you know, it keeps the conversation flowing, like you said. You know, it doesn't die out and whatnot.
Yeah, that's right.
All that.
It's definitely definitely that's what we want to be doing. Like, I mean, if people like just chilling and listening to the chat, then that's good. Like, you know, at least if you're here, like, I appreciate that you're here. We all appreciate that you're here. If you're involved, we appreciate that too. Like, especially like if you aren't in the Discord, in my opinion, you're missing out. There's there's lots of stuff going on in there. Like,
It's great in there.
you know,
No,
like we got people
It's good to
doing the odd giveaway, stuff like that. You know, always trying to be engaging. Like, the chat is just getting better and better. I think we're starting to get more and more people in, and more people involved. So it's starting to get a nice community coming up. Like, it's the only thing that I struggle with is like, obviously a lot of people either like don't know about Discord or don't want to use Discord, because we definitely have put this out there.
Yeah, because I had no idea about Discord before.
Discord's
we
awesome,
made it.
though. Once you know it, it's well worth getting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's a really great social platform. It is.
We just have to get old fucking Dobbo if he's floating around to get the Pokemon swords so we can play Pokemon in there.
Yeah, no, I was so keen
Yeah, I want to be
to
catching
that.
Pokemon in the Discord. I love that shit.
So,
God,
So excited for it.
I feel like I'm 8 years old again.
bro, I've been so tempted to plug my 3DS into my charger and play some Pokemon lately. Just
I want
quiet.
my Jigglypuff.
Oh, I'll start singing again. Yeah, bed's right there. I just can't draw on all your faces because, you know, I'm not there.
Oh, I'm out here by my son's art stuff, so I can do it myself.
So what else we got here on our little thing? So the next subject I had was MT investing. Where do you guys get a lot of your MT from?
I bought it. I'm not gonna lie, I bought it. I splashed out.
That's fair. That's fair.
My credit card, to be honest.
Because at the end of the day, if you don't have time to do lots of grinding in this game, and you want to be competitive, you either have to spend a lot of money on packs and get lucky, or you have to buy MT.
You're right. I don't have an excuse, right? I just have leftover money. Okay.
I haven't bought NT yet. I've been thinking about it, but I think this season especially, I don't think I've needed to. I think I've been able to get what I need to get done without using too much MT. Like, as I said, my whole team is rewards cards. So
Yeah, and
cards that I got,
that's that's the kind of like I guess like you have to give credit where credit's due, and the reward cards this year have been
They've been
crazy.
fire, they've been great.
Like
Can you make a full
realistically,
reward team and compete.
and compete, yeah. Like if you want to have fun and try those good players, you do need to put money in. Like there's no two ways about it. Like you can get lucky with one pack or two packs and make a lot of MT, but if you want a full team of goats, you need to be spending money. There's pretty much no real way around it unless you are. I mean,
Playing the auction house.
If you are on time constraints, yes, I do believe that you do have to put money into the game in order to have a good team. But if you don't, like if like myself, I can sit here all night tonight playing the game. Like I can sit there in triple threat, just go through all the boards and just get what I can make. I don't know, maybe an easy 25k. After
Yeah,
a
you can
couple
make
hours.
MT pretty quick on triple threat online.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Especially smashing out the boards.
Obviously it was a lot better when the spinners were there, but it is what it is. 2K's taking them out. Don't know why. We won't go there.
Yeah, that was bullshit. They should have kept the spinners in.
And
So
that
great with the
was also a good way to rake in tokens, which is also another good thing that the RC is about triple threat. But also I do feel, and this is actually more so aimed towards Alex, limited is another good way to make MT.
It is, and that's exactly what I'm saying.
The packs.
You make MT, you get packs, you get all these different things, and like in the grand scheme of things, especially with this week, how much does it cost you to put some contracts on a gold player? What is it like? It's nothing.
I think it's like 80.
12,080, I think it was, to buy 5 contracts for all my players.
Yeah, and the thing is, you look at it in the terms of, I mean, I don't know about you, but in limited, my games don't last long enough for me to need to use my bench. I'll be very.
Nah, not with 5 man.
What's a bench?
My games, I think, I can say that I played 40 games this week, and I think only 4 or 5 of them went the distance. People when they get 10, 12 points down,
3s in a row, then they're out.
Yeah, they give up.
Exactly.
They go, shit, I'm not winning anything. I better get out of here.
Yeah, they're not going to sit there and waste their time.
That's
just
right.
taken out, unless obviously like the requirement is that they need to play 1 limited game, 5 limited games, or whatever it is that they decide to put in for that weekend. But it is, I do see limited as a very viable option to pull in MT and extra tokens. Just and like was mentioned earlier, there's no record to it. All the teams are even. Like it's an even playing field, so to speak.
Yeah,
in some ways.
That's what I like the most about it.
And if you get your ass kicked in a game, you can just quit out. There's no
exactly.
no nothing.
Yeah.
Just
Not to mention that the game's
Next
a
game.
4-minute quarters too.
Yeah, there's no penalty for There's no penalty for leaving early.
Yeah.
That was that was
someone-
actually a quietly slipped under the radar dub. Because last year you were getting bans, you were getting like 15-minute timeouts and stuff like that for quitting.
Yeah.
And this year
it's
they've
good
taken
now
it
that
away.
I mean, because the thing is, people want to get these challenges and stuff done. That's why they sort of implemented that limited challenge, right? Where you have to complete 5 games. Now, with everyone quitting out, knowing that there's no consequences,
makes
you
it
get
quick
you'll
to
get
do
them
that.
anyway. Yeah, and you get them anyway. It's easy.
Yeah, it
Go
is.
slow.
And, it's a good way. Like it's easy XP as well. If you're just smoking through those games, like you said you were, it's easy XP. It's done and dusted. If the game goes the distance, what, 3 hours at the max? If all 5 games go the distance, that's it.
Exactly.
And that's factoring in timeouts that you might accidentally call, or you've already got all the timeouts on. Not gonna say anything on that, but and it's good because it's just quick.
One of the win the weekend agendas, which was good this weekend, was that it was like score like 10 points with point guards in limited.
Yeah.
It wasn't like restricted to that one game, so you could actually just go through your 5 games and
You
Do it all as you go, yeah.
Yeah.
bang, you still get it. It's like sweet, awesome.
Well, as I said, I got my ring this week. I played 3 games, and they didn't make it out of the first quarter. So
About 30.
yeah, see, well, I got it based on you call it luck, call it, people just rage quitting because they didn't want to, deal with.
They don't want the
behind
Danny
or-
Green smoke.
Oh man, I literally just decided to go and see what duos I had, and that was the one that I used, and no one else while I was playing really used it. So I don't know. I don't think people realise how OP it actually was until
Someone
we're
says
halfway
something.
through it. Yeah. But,
I heard
people
later on,
going,
Rudy Gay is able to recovery side as well. That gold one.
Oh really?
Yeah, I heard that after them. I'm like, oh shit, that would have been a good one too.
Yeah.
I thought Rudy gave, but I didn't realize he'd be able to curry slide, especially a
Yeah,
goal.
carry side. Yeah.
George Hill could carry slide. That was me.
Can he carry side too?
Yeah, George
There
Hill
we go.
can. Yes. It was my backup point guard.
Part of me thinks that Devontae Graham can carry slide, but I could be wrong. I feel like there was someone in my limited team that could do it. But anyway, yeah, like it was this week by far my favourite for limited. Not because everything went in, that was a bonus, but more because not everyone had these Galaxy Opals and these Dark Matter cards that just run rings around anything that's irrelevant in the game. Like you go back to, I can't remember which week it was, where we had the
rating requirement.
The All-Star, well, that one as well.
Yeah, the All-Star weekend. Yeah.
The All-Star weekend was terrible because this is when Dark Matter Zion had just dropped. You know?
Yeah.
So if someone had him, then you were screwed.
Yeah.
Man,
You were done for.
My team consisted of Kawhi Leonard and a bunch of, not nobodies, but a bunch of terrible rated players. That's all I
My
had.
best player was that retro diamond Steph Curry that weekend.
Yeah. That's what I mean. So, for that, and people were just destroyed. That was probably the only painful week of limited I've had, is because I had a terrible team compared to most people I've versed.
I do agree.
What did I have? I think I had Vucevic with Julius Randle guarding Dark Matter Zion.
Limited that weekend. Well, for that season, because I could not keep up with Zion. I didn't have anyone that could guard Zion. My best player was Diamond Steph Curry. And, yes, Curry's Curry, yeah, but
there's only so much you can do against. Yeah.
Zion was zooming past everyone on my team. I don't have anyone that can keep up with him. I didn't have a Giannis. And this was before I actually bought MT as well. So I think I had 50k MT, and it was hard. It was, and that's why I was like, nah, I'll just go for the half badge this season. And
It's fair call.
Yeah.
And that worked out well for me.
it did too. Half pro touch.
I don't know how, whether my half badges are decent or not. I'll have to put him in Discord later, and you guys can tell me.
Well, it all depends on what you're playing, I guess. If you're gonna sit down next gen, some badges not even valuable. But if you're playing on current gen, they might be worth something. They might be, and vice versa.
So, do you know whether, how, does I know the auction house is different for PlayStation and Xbox. Is the difference from PS4 to PS5?
No.
So it's the same market, the same auction house?
Same servers.
Because the badges don't actually change; they just change names, don't they?
Yeah.
Some of them they don't even have.
Yeah.
There's
no,
There's no blinders on PS4, for example. There's no set shooter on
Is that
PS4.
not just something else? Is that not just?
There's no sniper.
There's nothing
But
at
blind
all.
is a steady shooter, isn't it?
No, steady shooter is the same on next gen.
Okay, yeah, alright, fair enough.
It's there's no stop and pop on current gen.
But isn't that just stop and go?
No, because that's stop and go and that's a playmaking badge. It's two different categories.
Oh, I didn't know that.
God.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yes. Knowledgeable Bigsy. Yeah.
Yes, well, that's what we've got him for. He's the know-it-all who knows everybody and everything, pretty much. You play a game of Unlimited, Bigsy be in the stream. Oh, I know that guy.
Biggest drifter in the community,
knows
mate.
everyone.
Biggest drifter in the community.
Rumour has it Bigsy's actually 4,000 years old, and he just doesn't age.
Fuck, I wish. Tell that to my knees and my back, mate.
Carried in the community for too long.
What a man.
Well, guys, it has been good so far, but we probably will look to end it off very shortly. Obviously, we got another question here. Any of us no money spent? No, I don't believe any of us are no money spent. I know.
I've not much money spent, if that's a thing.
Yeah, I do think that there is such a
Bought a
thing
few
as
packs, but
not much.
Not tons, but I've bought a few.
Yeah, as I said, I think I buy VC. I haven't bought VC for since start of last season. I don't really. I like to, as I said, like my team's reward cards. I've liked being able to use my reward cards when I play online. So
Yeah, that's right. So it's
I think next year,
I like being
there
liquid.
are
I've
a
got
lot
a
of
million
good
MT
reward
sitting
cards,
there, but I haven't used it. So,
yeah, I think next year I'll go no money spent. I think
I'm not gonna lie. I've actually been looking into it as well myself.
Man, I think, especially you being a streamer, you could do a whole series on it. I just think that, and you get more of a thrill from opening a pack and getting a shake that's an amethyst.
yeah, that's right. Like, I'm a fair believer in dropping VC at the start of the game, like whether it be like 200k or 450k to get you started, to get that
starts the capital.
to get your starting point. Like if you pack anything good in, like anything half decent at the start of the game, like you probably don't get like 500k for a card, but you get 100k for a card, and all your other cards were 20, 40k. So all of a sudden your money just goes that little bit further, and then you're set for the year. You can do what you want. You can pretty much, anytime a new player comes out, you can pretty much buy the new players that come out, so on and so forth.
That Diamond Larry Bird.
I'm not gonna lie, that like it is good to at this to have a good team at the start, but there's really no point in actually buying VC because if, for example, myself, I get the biggest edition of 2K every year. I do it every year. It comes out near my birthday. It's my birthday present to myself. So these fuckers in here can find something else to buy me. But and that already comes with all the perks and stuff included. Like, it gives me the VC and the MT. And
That's right.
It gives you a startup,
Yeah, and it gives you what usually get a free agent card or something like that. One of those promos, whatever they call it.
Yeah, that's it. And the thing is, like, you don't use those cards all that much anyway. By the time you start needing, like, I don't know about you guys, but I think I've got the full pages of free agent cards. I don't think I've had to use any of them the whole time I've had 2K this year.
I've used some just to fill some challenges.
Yeah, I had to use the KD for challenges.
I did KD's challenges in a couple of games, or one or two games, and then I kept him for the rest.
They're good to use for spotlights if you want to fill out the holes for players as well.
Yeah, that's true as well.
I've used them for that, but
yeah, I haven't started the mystery domination yet. I'm still trying to finish the spotlight sims. That's taking its time.
Yeah, I haven't really gotten too into spotlights.
Spotlights are a breeze compared to bloody mystery dom, mate.
Yeah.
The hardest part for me is staying awake. I'm not gonna lie.
Next.
Yeah, it does. It does
It's
get
only
a
because
bit.
of one.
Yeah.
One makes it boring.
I'm not gonna lie. I could probably just run one like Scotty and D-Rob and just chill, and still breeze my way through all of them.
Yeah, I couldn't believe those pictures you're putting up on Discord, where you were winning the mystery dom by 55 points. I was like, what?
What the hell?
Do you do anything? Do you work? What do you do?
I just finished. I just finished.
Yeah, so you just finished grinding someone's account and you had to walk home. That's... I can't see you working anywhere. My owner's, my boss's bank account. Yeah, your boss is, starting this business with you and Trick, grinding everyone's accounts. You guys should...
It's really going to be that way.
Would work.
But I was actually realistically thinking about it, and I was like, you would need to like overwork yourself to get paid enough to stay out. Because if you think about it, how much would you charge per like set of spotlights?
That's exactly right.
They haven't been able to work out the exact price.
Because if you like realistically,
time spent is a massive amount.
Yeah. So to do, what is it? Is it 8? No, 16. 16 spotlights to get the
6 games a piece normally.
6 games a piece. So it was like what, 2.5 hours roughly per thing?
It's about 2.5 hours.
So you're looking at fucking like a week's, literally nearly a week's worth of work. And for that to be the case, even by hour-wise, you'd be wanting... If you're going to work for yourself, you're going to want at least $30 an hour.
Yeah.
Like, no... Like, that's definitely probably lowballing yourself.
But the
So
fact is
that's
you
like
can enjoy it, it
six...
makes it easier as well.
Yeah, that's true. But that's saying that's like $60-70 per spotlight.
Yeah, and that's
No,
what
it's
I mean.
No one's going to pay $700, $800, whatever, to get a spotlight card.
Nah, no way, no way.
Same thing with
Especially because they're going to be outdated soon anyway. Let's be honest.
That's right.
And the
That's
same
right.
thing with like if you were going to do it on Triple Threat offline, even if you could punch out 20 games an hour, who would pay more than $2 per game per win?
And then it'd also come into, it would come into the fact of what happens if you can't get that game done. You know,
Hey.
what if you can't complete 20 games an hour? Does that mean that you need
You're
to
at
get more money?
you're at a loss.
I mean,
yeah.
triple threat offline games. I can smash them out in 3 minutes flat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
3
3 balls,
minutes flat.
bang, 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 done.
Yeah, 7 threes
Seven
and no
shots.
defense.
You're done. Yeah.
Yeah, I will let the AI take the 2, bro. I don't give a shit. I'm going down the other end. I'm greening from hash.
Yeah, you hit the
Don't
3, yeah,
like,
bang.
and that's it.
Best
I will
card
literally
for that.
just I will let them have the 2. That's all I did throughout the entire mystery domination as well. Is I just let the AI into the paint and then just running to getting a test, throw the outlet, a dunk, showtime.
I just use heat check Steph Curry.
Like,
That's my dominate. My triple threat card. If I need rebounds or assists or whatever, I'll use the player that I need. But Steph Curry is. I've actually got I think I've got an unlimited contract on heat check Steph Curry. Because
that's understandable. That is understandable because Steph Curry is a great player, especially
Steph Curry.
in
you
both
also gotta
game
take
and
it-
IRL.
It means that the opposition will have a heat check player, A, and B, Steph Curry's release and his shot doesn't miss either.
The
So,
AI could give me a whole team of Dark Matters. I don't care. They can have the 2. Like I'm going down to the other end of the court. I'm jab stepping the AI and I'm greening it every time. The AI, like that's the thing. Like that's the thing with mystery domination. Well, actually, all mystery dominations in any AI games, whether it be like playing out or my career or my team, my league, whatever, is the AI is programmed to do the same thing every time. The AI does not get a contest at the hash if you jab step. And I'm not talking like the little jab, like the little mellow jab step. Like I'm talking the one where you step right across the body, so they take a step back. You have like 2 seconds to pull that shot, and they will not get a hand up. It's wide open every time.
Gotta
like-
learn that.
And then even so, like mystery domination, like okay, obviously like Honda was trying to be an asshole, but then even still, you come off the screen, you quick stop, they still don't get a contest.
Yeah.
Like obviously the quick stops are a lot faster option than just letting the player set its feet. Even with set shooter, sorry, is
Whoa.
they can't get a contest.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like that's the thing with the AI though. Like it's easy manipulation. It's a lot easier to manipulate the
do it,
AI into doing what you want than it is to manipulating actual player into doing what you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why
Actual players you got to predict.
yeah, that's why someone said it. They said it was in the Road to 99 in Park, I think. Someone said like it's a lot harder. Yeah, it's a lot harder to manipulate an actual player into doing what you want rather than what it is to AI. And that's why personally, I never really respected anyone that grinded to 99 through my career because it was easy. It was no challenge. Like you could do the same thing over and over and over. I think Joe Nose did it on his stretch. He hit 99 in career, and he said he started going brain dead because of it.
Yeah. Just takes the fun out of it.
Yeah, there's only like so much AI you can play. Like
My career got real boring for me.
Yeah.
I stopped.
Like he was even playing it on Hoff, and it's just the same thing every time. The AI does the same thing, and once you figure that one thing out, you can abuse it,
Yeah.
and then it becomes a habit. You just do it over and over, and then you don't realize until it's too late, and you're like, oh shit, now it's already done.
Yeah.
Do you guys have your own ways of abusing the AI when you play, or do you just go into autopilot and just hope that you come out on top?
the AI is normally off ball with the centre on defence, and then 5 out in. Or I use players. I use Hawks players book. The Hawks playbook. There's like 3 or 4 money plays in that, and I just use those.
Do you just use the plays over and over?
Yeah, and the Hawks freelance 5 out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What about you, Alex? What do you just roll up and play, or do you have your way of abusing the AI?
I'm a bit the same with Trick. I mean, I don't use playbooks. I haven't used a playbook all year. But I do off ball with the centre. That was my sort of go-to. Or I'd the other one is just getting. It depends, but I try to double team a little bit and hope for the best. But my best was always off balling with the centre for sure. Or finding whatever player that I was up against and their worst 3-ball shooter, and off ball, getting under the rim and waiting for that shot. But yeah, I think in the grand scheme of things, definitely off balling with the centre. That works.
Yeah, that's what I did for Mr. Dom as well. I said on my center, I said like just out of bounds, but just outside the key. That way I didn't get called for 3. And then once that ball came inside, bro, that was me. I'm running and getting the contest.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. It just made it easier.
Yeah. But I wasn't exactly gonna sit there and try play defense when I know I didn't have to.
Yeah. Well, why would you?
Yeah, it's an AI. Like if I lose, I lose. Like fuck whatever, I'll go back and get.
The Spotlight Sims, there's this one, and I think that's half the reason why I've just sort of stopped with Spotlight Sims. There's one where you have to get, I think it's 16 rebounds as a team. That sounds easy, but I couldn't for the life of me get it. I think I played it 3 or 4 times. I couldn't get 16 rebounds.
Some of those Spotlight Sims had some weird challenges, like that rebounds one. Like some people got it no worries, some people struggled. The win by 10 points, I think, was really hard, especially if you were struggling against Hondo. If Hondo was dropping on your ass and you needed to win by 10, like.
And the thing, like, I mean, I know it's not hard, but it's not easy either. And so if you go down by 10 points or whatever, it's like, okay, so now I'm going to get up 20 points before I can get this done. You get the shits with it and you give it up.
Yeah.
I think I gave up a couple of times, but then all of a sudden the third time round, I just stuck to off-balling with my centre and ended up winning by 40-odd points. So it's doable. Like as Bigsy said, it's like it's all strategy. As long as you're strategic about it. But in saying that, you become too strategic, it becomes a habit, and then all of a sudden it's boring.
Yeah. Well, that's my biggest problem because once I find something I know I can abuse, that's it. I'm sticking with it.
And if you play too much offline and then go to online, you get completely fucked.
Yeah.
Because you get so used to those old habits and you go back to the online, so, oh, fuck.
Yeah. 100%.
I'll be the first to admit, like, going from triple threat offline to triple threat online, like I'll go out and charge out for the steal and I'll never get it, and they go and bang it through. And you go, okay, this is online, I forgot I can't do that.
Yeah.
Because like, offline, everyone goes to the steal.
Yeah. See, with the rebounds thing, right? Like, there's like there is an easy way to do everything in the game. And the easiest way I've always found doing rebounds was like, I find the smallest player that is on the court, and I will put the ball into whoever he's defending, whether if it's Hondo or whatever, and then I will call for a screen with my guard because Juan Carlos has a 16 wing, And then all I have to do is just come off the screen, wait for the other one to pick up, and then just shoot a contested shot.
Yeah.
And and that's a quick offensive board, rinse and repeat every time.
As I said, strategies. If you can play it strategically, it's doable.
It's the same with the assists. Like after a while, the AI starts to play sides. You force your center down the paint. That's an easy 2. That's an assist right there.
Yeah, no, I've noticed that.
Steals, obviously, you can just bump steal it and whatnot. And then blocks, you just stand out of bounds and just run back in. Just timing everything, really. That's all it is.
Yeah, exactly.
How to win offline game mode tips with a Bigsy on the ANZ MyTeam podcast.
The AI abuser himself.
The AI abuser.
The next half an hour is $9.99 New Zealand.
No, AUD. It's more expensive.
AUD's worth more.
What a sellout. Alright.
Yeah. So, what are your guys? Obviously, we probably try and do another one of these before the season ends. But what are you predicting over the next probably 2 weeks? What do you reckon we got coming in for us?
I think we're going to be really surprised. I think there's a lot coming in.
Level
I think
50
we're just-
reward.
I think you're probably right. Now that you said that, I think you're probably right. But I think that there's going to be these, what are they called? The challenges that we can't quite see yet. I feel like there's going to be some really cool stuff coming in. You know, like just different cards, you know, different things, maybe different coaches. Who knows?
There'll be different coaches, I reckon. We'll get more coaches.
Hmm.
I reckon they'll release like 2 Dark Matter coaches this season.
Yeah, and Phil Jackson.
From
will be
here on
there.
out.
And the
Phil
West-
Jackson be outdated and Bigsy be fuck years old. Fucking don't care. I'm just rolling my Phil Jackson.
Bombings, like if they, I don't like they can release any coach they want, bro. Like my entire team pays sharp take. Like it's not gonna change. Like
When you know, you know.
you know, the only person for some weird reason I have not figured it out yet that does not get sharp take in my 10-man lineup is Cedric Maxwell. He gets slasher. I don't know why. He doesn't even have a shoe boost on him. I don't know why.
Maybe he's just shy.
Like I haven't actually looked into it too much myself, actually, if I'll be honest.
Wasn't worth 12 and 0. Wasn't worth 12 and 0.
They're living. Thanks, Kahu. I gotta give credit.
12 and 0. I thought you Mr. 11 and 0.
58.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
said.
Mr.
11 and 0. That's what I said.
Hey.
Thanks, Kahu.
Bigsy, you're Mr.
I
12
gotta
and
give
0.
credit.
No, he's Mr. 11 and 0.
I'm Mr. 0 and 12, so you know, I'll take it. Mr. 0 and 12 right here.
0 and 20, yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, I got one. This season, I got my first win. Like I was 1 and 0. I'm like, that's it. I'm done. I'm undefeated. I'm never playing on.
Why not? Why not?
100%.
Bro? Why not?
Oh, that was it. Hey, 100% ratio. I'll take it.
I always say that, but then it's like, I'll just try to see if I can make it 2 and 0. Just feel a bit better
One more.
about my
One
100%. And then you just get this God squad, and you're like,
And then we're back at the Pokey talk. Just one more.
Just
And then-
one more.
One
And we got Hasey there complaining about why he lost, even though everyone's there telling him why he lost, but he just doesn't understand it. He's got steam blowing out his ears, and he's fucking drinking beer and singing stupid Kurt Angle music because he's pissed off.
Spewsy. Spewsy.
Oh god, we have to listen to that after the podcast.
Yeah, I think so.
For the one time.
But
Should be
anyway,
our
good.
outro music.
The outro music.
That's
Oh,
not
nah,
a bad idea.
It's got to be the intro music. It has to be. And you just walk in with a bald head, right? Just drinking a beer out of a shoe. You
A
have to
glass
do
of
it.
milk. A glass of milk.
Glass
I don't
of
drink
in one
milk.
and a beer in the other. You have to do this. If you don't
Fuck.
do this, this is your.
Think
rise
the-
to stardom
Think
and
think
your-
think the gauntlet's been laid here.
If you don't do it, Alex don't come back.
I'll have
Then I
I'll have
I
to.
want to see you in a one piece, the whole bit. I want to see everything. Bald head, drinking a beer out of a shoe, milk out of a. What was the other thing you had? Something weird. Anyway, drink out of
Boot.
that. The boot, yeah.
Yeah, the boots,
Get a little gold medal or something.
gold medal. Wear the gold medal, a one-piece suit. I'll get one of the wife's swimming outfits. They're one piece.
There you go.
Spewsy on the chest.
Spews.
Real life tattoo. I don't want.
God.
This is
You
you
know-
now.
I'll start
We
drawing
back-
it up for you.
Yeah. Do it. That's it. We've made you. That's it. Change your Twitch name and everything.
Spewsy plays gaming.
Yeah. I don't even know who Hasey is. Who's Hasey?
That's Spewsy.
Oh, Spewsy. Yeah, I know who Spewsy is. Yeah. The guy drinks water out of a vodka bottle. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But-
this turned into a roasting of Spewsy.
Yeah.
Let's move forward, shall we?
Yeah. But anyway.
That's it, it's done. He's got nothing to say.
Nah, I got
He's gone.
He's done.
I got nothing. But anyway, guys, it is like at 9:25. I do kind of want to get to bed. I'm sure.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it gets late quick when you sit here chatting crap. But
It's
so
early days.
early days.
Early
Yes.
days.
Yeah, nah, still got a good 6 hours sleep ahead of me.
I can't go to bed until 7.
Huh?
I can't go to bed until 7.
Oh, you got
'Cause he's
night shift tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
If I go to sleep now, that's it. I'm not going back to sleep tomorrow.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
End up sitting there
stuff
playing the
that.
game all day.
Yep.
Next thing you know, I'm calling my boss at 5 o'clock. Man, I can't. I'm sick.
Don't play any spotlight sims, then, man. Otherwise, you fall asleep.
Yeah, I will actually.
Find yourself and play with a controller backwards. That'll keep you awake.
What was
Start
that?
playing with my toes.
Uh-huh.
Do it.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt
You
me.
don't want to get ganked.
Don't tempt me.
With
I used to
with a
I
foot
used to
cam
play
as you
controller.
play.
I used to PS4
Cameras you
controller for
play.
that.
No controller. Yeah, nice.
Actually, no. You know what? I'll turn the Xbox on and do it over there.
Yeah, there you go.
Xbox fanboys.
Ugh.
Xbox, yuck.
I have
Yuck.
one. Somewhere. I don't know where.
Yeah, that's right. Or somewhere where I don't know.
Actually, the Game Pass is pretty good, but yeah, I'm
No,
a
the
PS5.
Game Pass is good.
What did I
Yeah,
get?
Forza.
I got the
Forza.
Xbox through a game. I just can't remember what it was.
Forza.
Nah, I got,
Forza. Halo.
it wasn't Halo. What was it? No.
Fable.
What the fuck?
Might
are
have
you
been
playing?
Fable. Yeah, it might have been.
Oh, okay, actually, hang on. No, I forgot
Fable
about
was
that.
good. Yeah, that was a really good game.
I'm pretty sure that those are the only 3 reasons I'd buy an Xbox: was Fable, Halo, and Forza. That's it. That's actually the reason I do get an Xbox. Was
They're
because
the
of
3
Forza.
exclusives.
Yeah. But they were good. I like them.
The only reason I get it for that is that there's a Pirates game.
Sea of
Sea of
Thieves?
Thieves. I'll get it for
Isn't-
that.
Isn't that meant to be on? No, it's not on PS4.
It's on PC and
PC, that's
Xbox,
it.
but it's not on Sony. So it's just shit. But oh well.
Happens.
Fair call. But anyway, guys, we will wrap the podcast up there. Appreciate bigsy Airdforce and Trick once again for coming on. Appreciate all you lads that have come through in the chat. If you haven't, please join the Discord. The link is there. Check out Bigsy on Twitch. He does drop a few streams every now and then. Trick over on Twitter. And yeah, just once again, appreciate everyone coming through. We'll hope to see you all for the next one. But for now, we'll catch you all later.
Fusey.
Fusey. Fusey. Fusey.